Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another Ghost of Tsushima video. Guys, on my last video, I asked you guys to like the video if you wanted to see my assassin build. You guys liked the video 40 times before the day was over. 40 times. It's been less than 19 hours. I don't even know what to say. So in order to thank you guys, I was trying to think of ways, but obviously the most obvious way is to release this build video as fast as possible. Now, I know I got a lot of OG assassins and really talented assassins that are constantly commenting. I'm calling upon you guys to let me know what in this build that you think I should tweak to make it better. Guys, keep in mind, this build is specifically for Nightmare Story, and we'll go into the reasons why. So Nightmare Survival probably won't cut it with this build. Just remember that, okay? For all of you guys who like to just go and get the build and bounce out, I will be putting the gear and the techniques right up at the front so you guys can take a screenshot of that and bounce out. But for everyone else who likes a more in-depth as to why I chose what I chose and about all my gear and all my techniques, then feel free to stick around. If y'all like the video, please be sure to leave a like down below, and if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. There's so much more content coming to you guys. But as always, guys, please enjoy the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Alright guys, so here we are with my build, and like I said, I'm gonna just put this right up here. So for those of you guys who want to take a screenshot, feel free to take a screenshot of this. And here are the techniques that I'm working with, so feel free to take a screenshot of that. Now, for everybody else who came for a more in-depth video, welcome guys, and we are gonna go into why I chose what I chose for the Heavenly Assassin build. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So first things first, guys, for my water katana, I have melee resolve gain, because you will definitely be using your katana. If you don't have things that are off of cooldown, you're definitely going to find yourself into some sword combat. So having melee resolve gain is actually really good. Next, I have ultimate damage and Way of the Flame. So the more and more I play Nightmare anything, the more I find that Way of the Flame is so handy. Like, when you're playing and the enemies have Way of the Flame and they're hitting you with everything and you can't block it, that's exactly what you're doing to them. So Way of the Flame allows you to do an unblockable attack, which has come in handy so many times and has gotten me out of a pinch so many times. It literally stops the big shield guys from hitting you with their shield if you're already swinging your katana. So don't sleep on Way of the Flame, guys. It's definitely something that you should have, and I have certainly found that it has made a world of difference for me, and I think you guys should try it. So let me know what y'all think if you do end up trying it. Now guys, the first part of the Heavenly Assassin build is the Heaven's Sting. So I am using a blowgun. Okay, some people are like, oh my god, bomb pack, why aren't you using a bomb pack? Now, when I'm playing Nightmare Story, because remember, this is a Nightmare Story oriented build specifically, when I'm playing Nightmare Story, guys, there's not a lot of enemies that are really bunched up in order for you to use a bomb pack that gives you a bunch of resolve, right? Bomb packs are more reserved for Nightmare Survival, and maybe one day we'll do a build on that. But as for right now, guys, I am using the Heaven's Sting. If you go under and look at the Heaven's Sting description, darts have a 20% chance to instantly kill non-Oni targets, and you'll be surprised which ones are non-Oni. The big old shield guys with a super armor and like they're really difficult to kill, non-Onis. The boss at the end, Kojiro, non-Onis. Like, there's a lot that are non-Oni, and that actually procs a lot more than you think. So using your poison darts and spamming it at an enemy that's not an Oni, you're more than likely going to end up killing it. So the Heaven Sting really helps in this situation. I have it built as stealth attack damage, status effect damage, and hallucination darts. So for the status effect damage, that's mainly for like fire, like Way of the Flame, and my smoke or my sticky bomb, that has fire on it, and also for poison. So it does add damage. I might tweak that a little bit, so let me know what y'all think. And as for hallucination darts, guys, that is absolutely necessary. If you are an assassin and you're trying to do this on your own, having hallucination darts is such a huge relief, because you essentially can make them fight each other and then just sit around and wait for the weak one and pick them off. Like it helps so much. And you guys saw in my last video exactly how I used it. You know, use it strategically, because you do only get 2 hallucination darts unless you pick them up, or you pick them up from the ammo stash. So use them on the main targets like the Tengu and the big Oni guys, and let them get burned down, and you know, go and pick them off at the end, right? So that's what my Heaven Sting is looking like. As for my charm, guys, I am using an assassin charm. I'm using stealth attack damage, cooldown reduction on kill. Now for the assassin charm, guys, the cooldown reduction on kill is for all of your abilities. So if you get 1 kill or 2 kills, right, it for each kill that you get, it's 1.3 seconds off of your abilities. So you know, it has definitely helped me, and I think that it really shows when you're going around and you're killing people in Nightmare Story mode. As you guys can see, I have stacked stealth attack damage. So on my Heaven Sting, stealth attack damage. On my charm, stealth attack damage. And I also have Chain Vanish. And the reason I have Chain Vanish is to clear up a technique spot that I use, and you guys will be able to see. Obviously I have 2 legendaries, so it clears up the and it gives me the ability to have 2 legendaries, and it has made the world of difference in order to be able to have these 2 very, very strong legendary items. And the second legendary item, as you can see right here, is Touch of Heaven. So a sticky bomb that also heals allies on hit. Guys, this thing right here is a lifesaver. Like if you're low on health and you throw a sticky bomb, it literally heals you for a good like 30 to 40% health. Like it hits hard and it heals hard, and it's so helpful. A lot of people might say, hey, why aren't you using the Spirit Kunai? Now I did think about that, and I did try the Spirit Kunai, but what I found with the Spirit Kunai is, since it is Nightmare Story, all the enemies aren't exactly like super bunched up, and so you are doing a lot of traveling. They are very spaced out, and by the time you get to a next group of enemies, your sticky bomb is already up, and there's no reason to use the kunai to reduce the cooldown abilities by 15 seconds. And sometimes I also found that I got stuck in a situation where I'm on cooldown, all of my abilities are on cooldown, and the only thing that I had is a kunai against an enemy that had like almost full health. So essentially I was stuck either kiting him around or trying to fight him with my katana, and I don't think that that's exactly helpful when enemies are so spaced out. So I found for my build that I can actually do without the Spirit Kunai and be way more better off, because I do have a heal. And what this bomb does is when you stick them with it, I know all of you guys have used sticky bombs, but I'm just explaining why I chose it. When you stick them with it, it staggers them. And as they're staggered, you can light up your Way of the Flame and go to town while they're blowing up. And they're staggered for like maybe another 5 seconds after they've blown up. And it allows you to put so much damage on them, guys. And it's got me out of a lot of situations, and it helps immensely. So if you're using Spirit Kunai, try Touch of Heaven and see what it does. So I have cooldown reduction on kill, and fired up. All very self-explanatory. The cooldown reduction on kill is great when you're getting a bunch of kills, because even though it's on cooldown, any kill you get, no matter what, you're reducing this by 4 seconds. Lastly, guys, of course, I have a smoke bomb. And as you can see here, I did put stealth attack damage. It took me a long time to roll this one for some reason in order to get above 20% stealth attack damage. So I am stacking stealth attack damage, and it really shows when you're fighting, because you do real big damage to these guys, man. You chunk their health. It's not even funny. You know, a lot of people stack different things. I prefer stealth attack damage. And maybe you like something else, I'm not sure. I also have cooldown reduction on kill at 3.8 seconds, and munitions. Munitions helps with my Heaven Sting because it does replenish my hallucination darts, it does replenish my weakening darts, and obviously the poison darts. So having munitions is actually really great and very helpful, considering, you know, as an assassin, you're going to be using smoke bomb a lot. So you're going to have a lot of munitions, and you're going to have a lot of different things for your Heaven Sting that are going to be available. So keep that stuff in mind, okay? So guys, this is my gear, this is what I was using, and this is what consists of the Heavenly Assassin build. I hope you guys like it. Let's go into the techniques. All right, guys, so as for the techniques, so I got a little bit of explaining to do on a couple things. So for the first thing, obviously, I chose group vanish. Now, I know I was doing this solo. I chose group vanish simply for the fact that it has a 50-second cooldown as opposed to 62-second cooldown for toxic vanish. So having group vanish is actually incredible, and you know, it allows you to have your vanish up when you need it the most, right? So having this is a lifesaver. For perk number 1, guys, I have Super Strike, and Super Strike mainly pertains to Nightmare Story for the specific reason that it puts you into a long animation. If you're using this in Nightmare Survival, you're going to put yourself in a long animation and you're going to end up getting killed by the fire spirits. So I'm going to reiterate, guys, this is for Nightmare Story. Okay, so an awesome individual in my comments actually suggested that I try this, so I tried it, and oh my gosh, guys, in Nightmare Story, this thing kills. You can one-shot Tengu. I'm not even joking. You can one-shot Tengu with, as long as you have resolve, because it does cost 1 resolve. If you have this, you can one-shot the Tengu. It's incredible. For perk number 2, guys, I'm using Experienced Assassin. Obviously, stealth attacks being faster and quieter are ridiculously OP, considering there would be 2 enemies right next to each other, and when you assassinate one, he won't even be aware because it is faster and quieter. And obviously you want to assassinate things really quickly so you can move on, especially those of you guys that like to speed run things. Having this perk right here is well worth it, because the other 2 options, right, light step, you're silent when running, what, opportunist, 50% bonus assassination when staggered. No, compared to having a faster attack so you can just be assassinating people like crazy, like there's not really any comparison, to be honest. So the only thing about this build that some people might not like is the fact that it does have 2 legendary items, and I take away from Chain Vanish and Shadow Storm. Now let me explain. Okay, Chain Vanish, as you guys saw in my gear, that's why I have Chain Vanish under my Assassin Charm, so I can clear up this specific spot. As for Shadow Storm, for me, guys, when you're fighting groups of enemy in Nightmare Story, honestly, there's not gonna be a whole bunch of people that are grouped up. Like I said before, you know, they're all spaced out in kind of little encampments. So honestly, having 3 strikes for my Shadow Strike is already more than enough. And I honestly think that Shadow Storm, that adds 2 extra strikes to your Shadow Strike, I think that's more reserved for survival, when you have more targets to jump around to, and you know, you're trying to hold down a point and you need that extra 2 people in order to save that point. It will help you. But in Nightmare Story, I think it helps to have your Chain Vanish set to your Assassin perk and clear up this spot so you can have another legendary. Other than that, that's it, guys. This is the assassin build that I use for Nightmare Story. It's super OP, actually incredible. I love it so much. Let me know what you guys think about this build, man. I had a great time building it. It did take a long time, I'm not gonna lie. It took a long time to get the rolls right. It took a long time to get the practice in, because like I said, I was a little rusty. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was a little rusty. As you guys know, I put out a lot of Hunter videos, and I want to try to switch it up for you guys, because there are some people that were asking for different kind of builds. Now, they didn't ask for assassins specifically, but I do know I have some assassins that like to watch the videos, and possibly newer assassins and people that are thinking to switch over to assassin. So I'm going to try to get some good quality content for you guys. If you guys liked this build, or if you guys know a little bit about this build, that maybe some things that maybe I should tweak, please let me know in the comments below. You guys know I respond to every single comment, and you guys know I take constructive criticism, because that is what I use to grow and improve. And also, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I want to point out that we made it to 600 subscribers. I woke up this morning and we had 6. Just 9 days ago, we had 500. All because of you guys and your support for this incredible game. We are at over 600 subscribers as of today. I cannot thank you guys enough. So the most I can do is put out content for y'all. Anyways, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like down below. You guys completely smashed the last video, and you know, I had to do this for you. If you're not already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.